our system is showing technical problems. What is the matter? He was asking. That happens. Yesterday also it happened, and we are
Mm.
subsequently we have to cancel this, not postpone. And when
Okay,
Pambos
sir.
Day also. Yes,
Very
sound
good
is very
afternoon.
clear, Bhaiya.
Very good afternoon to all the participants. My name is Dr. Vignesh. I'm part of the National Digital Library of India team. We are supporting the PN Panikar Foundation in organizing the webinars, awareness webinars under the Quit COVID and Eco Digital Gen Weekend Jagriti, a national campaign around it. And as a part of this initiative, we have been organizing a series of awareness webinars on COVID as well as on eco digital initiatives. And so far, we've organized around 13 webinars, and today is the 14th webinar. And our today's topic is on green economy, green jobs, and green economy. And today's resource person is a very familiar and well-known personality, our Balagopalji himself. So he's going to talk about his experience in this domain, because I've seen him working on the field to promote green jobs and green economy. And so many of you know Balagopalji personally as well. So I don't have much to say, but I just wanted to give a brief about Balagopalji. So he is the son of Sri P.N. Panikar, who is the father of library and literacy movement in Kerala. So he is following his father's footsteps in spreading the literacy and library movement and furthering the cause of reading, and also eco digital jagrati, and also a lot of what you call self employment, employment generation initiatives. And Balagopalji is a very simple and humble and very well connected person. So he could easily walk into any senior officials or politicians office uh, without any hurdles. So he has developed that kind of a rapport with every political party, not just one political party. He has no affiliation, but he's a non-political person with political support for his all these initiatives. And so I have personally known him for the past couple of almost 5 6 years. So he treats me like his son. So he's a fatherly figure for me. Now I very happily welcome Balagopalji to deliver his address. So Balagopal sir, Balagopal sir, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Vignesh, for the yes, Dr. Vignesh ji. Thank you for your fine introduction. I am not supposed to be like that, but I am learning from people, and especially we work in the remotest areas, very rural areas. That is our focus. And this green economy and green jobs also, we are focusing for them because perhaps they are the first in the country to have a outreach program focused on rural areas. I could convince our Department of Science and Technology, Ministry of Department of Science and Technology, to support us for a yatra, that is outreach program in the agrarian Palakkad districts of Kerala, where there were 79 panchayat. We walked in literally we walked from one panchayat to other panchayat, 73, 79 panchayat in one month period with some bullock cart, uh, tractors, other equipments, other agriculture equipments, implements, etc. And with a very successful drama, what they call street drama, the previous Nukkad type drama to educate the public and attract the public, and that was very attractive. And from the people from outside, they wanted to translate into Hindi and play it in northern states, North India, and that was very highly appreciable and appreciated by the administrators, common man, teachers, and students. and this gave us more strength also. In 2008, when we were celebrating the 100th birth anniversary of Mr. Panikkar, P.N. Panikkar, the father of, as rightly said by Mr. Vignesh ji, the event was during these days only. Then we we are transformed to other panchayats also. Then in 2012, we could organize a mega yatra, mega outreach program. The President of India, Dr. Pranab Mukherjee, came down to Kerala and he uh, initiated the program with a beautiful speech. He inspired all the Yatra team and the people. And the government of Kerala also given us the umbrella support. So it went to all the constituencies. Kerala is having 140 constituencies. 140 constituencies. We could travel, we could reach rural areas. We could travel more than 3,800 kilometers in 30 days. But of course, it was through vehicles and other. That's also 10 to 12 vehicles were also there with the film shows, with what you call these activities of self-help groups, the Kudumbasri, the famous Kudumbasri of Kudumbasri women of Kerala, then these science equipments and how the science works and how to use computers to the poorest to the poor, how to use the computers. And then first we introduced in 2000, we started this initiative 2008, these telemedical services, the ISRO, they have given us INSAT connectivity. Through INSAT connectivity, we have initiated these telemedical services. Then people are telling, oh, he's a pagal. How can we can transfer, we can take medical sciences to the villages. But now later in 2019, we are happy the government of Kerala introduced this system in a big way because when government is doing, we are a small organization. When the government is doing, it was in a very naturally in a big way with all paraphernalia. Now Kerala is experiencing and experimenting the telemedical service, telemedical activities very effectively in all the through all taluks, through all the taluks attached to taluk hospitals, etc. And we have a bus also. We have a running mobile science exploratory that too supported by the Ministry of Science and Technology that is going to the real villages with the message of this telemedical services and new. We are going although we go for some innovative initiatives. And now after 2018, when Government of India introduced this uh, digital library for the first time because it was inaugurated on 19 June, the day of reading, celebrated throughout the country as a mark of respect to Sri P.N. Panikkar. And it was inaugurated on 19, June 19, uh, 2018 at the famous Vijnan Bhavan. In the crowded function, all the five ministers were there, five to six what you call senior IS officers, and that too we mobilized only rural population. The crowd was rural population. That was something new to the rural, something new to the rural population. That's where our main thrust is to promote the rural population and give them education. That is the focus of Mr. P.N. Panikkar also, and take them to the mainstream. That's our philosophy. In that respect, my presentation also, I am not going to any other things, only with the focus of rural population. This green economy and the green jobs. I will define. All of you know the green economy. As you all know, Vignesh ji, next slide, please. Vignesh ji, Vignesh ji.
Yes, I'm
Next
changing.
slide. Next slide, please.
Recommendation, sir.
Yes, this is our planted tree and protected forest. That is our main focus. We are our main slogan is planted tree and protected forest. And then green economy is all you know. A green economy is defined as low carbon, resource efficient and socially inclusive in a green economy. Growth in employment and income are driven by public and private investment into such economic activities, infrastructure and assets. and assets that allow reduced carbon emission and pollution, enhanced energy and resource efficiency, and prevention of the loss of biodiversity and ecosystem services. Now, Government of India attaches much importance since 2005. Government of India attaches much focus to this green economy, and we too we are promoting two types of economy. That is knowledge economy. Knowledge economy is based on this IT, based on IT, etc. Knowledge based economy, knowledge economy, and through environment, based on environment and surroundings. We are promoting green ecology. This is on green ecology, and the government of India was the five principles of green economy. Please, Vignesh, next, next, please, Vignesh ji,
The five, I
next,
have
next.
changed it, sir.
Eh?
I have changed it. Can you
Green
see the
economy,
five
next, next.
economy?
Five principles of green economy. Five principles of
I
green
have changed
economy.
it.
Okay. Not coming. Not could not view
I
it.
have changed it. I think it's
Now it is coming.
it's
Yes.
taking time
The
to.
as you all the five principles of green economy are simple. Well-being principles. A green economy enables all people to create and enjoy prosperity. That's the focus. The green economy promotes equity within and between generations. The planetary boundaries principle. The green economy safeguards, restore, invest in nature. The green economy is geared to support sustainable consumption as well as sustainable production. The green economy is guided by integrated, accountable, and resilient institutions. These are the five principles of green economy. Now we have to give much thrust on this green economy because the government of India they came forward in 2005. They have initiated. They have formed some eight missions. That is solar mission, efficient energy mission, sustainable habitat missions, water mission, Himalayan ecosystem mission, Green India mission, sustainable agriculture mission, and strategic knowledge mission. That's why we have taken this ECODITR also. Knowledge strategic mission is also required. With all these missions, the government of India is not planning, is working on it to have the biggest green economy of the world. That is our target. Our target is to have the biggest green economy in the of the world, because this knowledge economy and green economy together will be the real economical strength of the country. Then only we can reach this 5 trillion economy. What we are telling, the Prime Minister is telling 5 trillion. Now the Americans in China, they are 18 and 16 type trillion economy. We have to come forward by 2030, no, 2040. That is definite. By 2030, India will be having 11 to 12 trillion economy. It will be one of the world second largest economy. Then this knowledge economy and this green economy together will be the main focus. They will be the main change makers. Uh, then start right. This 10 commandments. Vigneshji, go on. Manu, പോയിട്ട് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് പോയി കറണ്ട് പോയത്
We can hear you. We can hear you.
You can. Okay. Greening and next previous slide. 10 commandments to practice green economy. Bhaiya, previous one. Yes. This is 10 commandments to practice green economy. Everybody knows it. Smart driving. Use maximum public transport system using CNG and electricity. Now, even in developed countries, the car sharing has taken place. Car sharing. So we have to use maximum public transport system, and that too by the use of CNG or electricity. Now the these cars are coming with the CNG and electricity only, because after 5 years, all our entire vehicles running through the Indian roads will be changed to CNG engines or electrical engines. So we have to practice it and promote maximum organic agriculture. We have to go for organic. The rural population has started practicing it, and support cleaning and renewable energy. There also, I got some slides. I'll show you how this rural population is participating in these activities. Construct building using green technologies. That is the major things. Now, the government of India has introduced this smart city program. In Initially, I think some 10 metropolitan cities. Kerala is also in Kerala. There are three smart cities are coming, and all the metropolitan cities, smart cities are coming. The smart city, you can see only green energy. You can all the surroundings, all the environment is green. That's the concept of the smart city. And now building technology, green building technology, that is practiced in America, but it has come down now. Our architects, our engineers are also been trained to go for green building technology, so that use less electricity and use maximum solar power, and make renewable energy for the applicable to everywhere in all our households, and support clean and renewable energy. Construct building using green technologies. Use maximum renewable energy. Conserve water and practice rainwater harvesting, because rainwater harvesting is is the need of the day, because the experts say within the next 20-25 years we will be India will be one of the country where water will be very scarce. So we have to start working to generate water through people's participation. The government cannot do all these things. Use maximum energy, conserve water, and practice rainwater harvesting. Plant is a simple thing. Plant a tree, protect the forest. That's a simple thing. Everybody can do it. Now this Miyawaki foresters have taken place, and our Vignesh, Dr. Vignesh, has requested me that he has come forward to use his land. He has got some 5 acres of land in Tamil Nadu, Vinnagar, one of the aspirational districts where we are also doing this program. Aspirational district. Here he wanted to introduce it immediately. I said, okay, after this program, because I can also say, PN Panikar Foundation can also boldly say, after this campaign, Quit COVID and this Eco Eureka, this program, we have come with this, what you call this, Miyawaki forest, and we have introduced Miyawaki forest in 10 places of Tamil Nadu. In Kerala, it has just started, and this is a public movement, because only public can do it. The people's movement. We are after this campaign, which ends by January 26th, we will be implementing some 10 Miyawaki program during this next 2 months, and then preserve trees. We must practice the slogan: reduce, reuse, and recycle in all our walks of life. Reduce, reuse, recycle, and promotion of green jobs in all walks of life. Now, the green jobs are coming up in India. 50% of the jobs available in the country will be in green technology and green jobs. That you have to promote. That you have to, in my slide, I will show you the mount a local campaign for promotion of green economy. That is also necessary, because I am requesting all the people's organizations, civil society organizations, all the even the sports club, these residents associations. They must all come together. There should be a massive people's movement, so that green jobs, the green economy and green jobs can develop. Green and global warming. That By greening, we can resist global warming to a certain extent. Focusing people's attention on environment protection through planting of trees, channelizing pure drinking water through people's action, healthcare and income generation activities by motivating them for energy saving new initiatives using locally available resources. We must use maximum locally available resources. Our Mahatma Ji has said, use maximum local resources, local human power, human resources, local human resources, and local raw materials has to be used, and to have some micro enterprises. That was his mission. We could not introduce in the country. We are just now starting, but China has introduced. China has introduced. That is why China has become one of the what you call the development wonders, one of the development wonders of the world. Why can't we practice? We have started. We have started the practice, and we are going for promoting micro enterprises through, and the concept of Gandhi again. Every home a production center. There we have to use locally available human resources. In our rural areas, lot of human resources are going waste. That has to be channelized. That has to be pooled. And so there, using locally available resources, human resources, and locally available what you call nature resources, we have to build. After years of debate, consensus among most of the world scientists holds that we are warming the planet. Unless we take steps now to curb global warming, our way of life, our planet, and our children are all in grave danger. There is hope. Each of us can make simple decision that will reduce global warming. Global warming can be reduced only through popularizing and practicing green environment protection and green economy and green jobs. Educating the impact of an emerging new global green economy, which can tackle climate change to create new green jobs in the coming decades. We can see next slide. Next slide. No target groups. Before this green jobs, the target groups is there. Target groups. Please, the previous one. The previous one. Before green jobs.
No, after the previous slide, this is the
Ah,
slide, sir.
green jobs. No, target groups is there because we are going to target area, the rural areas. How these rural population can contribute. Green
Yeah.
livelihood, holding green jobs. Yes, yes. The target groups. No, no. This the previous one, the green livelihood and molding youth for green jobs. Yes. The younger generation have to be inculcated a habit to learn the nature and the surroundings, thereby developing a love and passion to understand the nature's complexities. A green job can be, because I want to define the green job also. A green job can be a white or blue collar job in any sector, agriculture, manufacturing, administrative and service activities such as IT, finance, teaching, building construction, renewable energy sector, etc. Now the ILO says, so now the ILO says with the statistics, they say by 2030, India require 50 million jobs. We will have 50 million green jobs in the country by 2030. So we have to train our youth, our educated youngsters, to go for green jobs. Go for green jobs. Can be a white or blue collar job in any sector: agriculture, manufacturing, administrative, service activities such as IT, finance, teaching, building construction, neurology, etc., etc. I am repeating that again. There are jobs at every level, right from workers, technicians, graduates roles up to directors and senior managers, indicating the massive surge in the opportunity in green economy sector. We need planners, we need practitioners, we need architects, we need engineers in promoting these green jobs. So the next popular, the younger generation is they are happy. They will be they are more. They will have more opportunities, more job opportunities if they stick on this green economy. Now I discussed with so many engineering college professors and the principals the introduction of green jobs, introduction of green economy and green jobs, and this they are in their curriculum, so that some of the colleges have, some of the universities have introduced. I want all the universities to introduce in their curriculum from this polytechnic, ITI, IIT, the smallest ITI, then polytechnics, engineering colleges, and etc. We have to add, we have to our what you call this curriculum syllabus, and has to be molded to suit green jobs and promotion of green economy. Next, please. Next, target groups. Yes, target groups. Our target group, PN Panikar Foundation target group is farmers, particularly the small and marginal categories, and the large number of poor women engaged in household activities and attending to menial jobs. That's our focus. They have to be taken to the mainstream. Craftsmen, artisans, and self-employed entrepreneurs and those in the unorganized sector. Women, particularly SHGs, who are emerging as a very important worker for economic development in rural India. We are focusing on such underprivileged population, the rural areas. We are making them how to read, how to get literacy, how to practice literacy, how to practice digital literacy. Through that, once they are having this literacy and education, and we are working for the universalization of education. By that strength, they can be brought to this type of work, and the prosperity is assured. The social development workers engaged in this has to be carried out. This has to be carried out by social development workers, not social workers. We want social development workers, not social work. Social development workers engaged in the service and development activities to aid and promote the objectives of the development at the grassroots level. And another thing, we want aged but experienced professionals. We have two things: young professionals and experienced professionals. Young professionals means the age of 20, 21 or job seekers after their education. Lot of youngsters are wandering here and there. They can be pulled with some training program, with some training, because PN Panikkar, with the support of the Department of Science and Technology, for the first time introduced school in eco media and voice science communication. 3 batches have come out. A 6 months program with 600 hours, and we have trained more than 120 youngsters, and they all got job. Not the government job. Then job also there. They got jobs in panchayat, in municipalities. But preferably, we want what you call self-employment. We are working for self-employment, wage employment, and co-employment. That's our focus. Social development workers, aged but experienced professionals, and young professionals, and retired people, ex-servicemen, retired government and private sector persons, teachers, engineers, and others. They all should come together and action. The vast rural population will be educated how to generate green economy and green jobs by changing their lifestyle and practicing the development activities by utilizing abundantly available local resources. We have to use the local resources as the dream of our Mahatma. Use local resources, and common man will be familiarized on the three development arts: reduce, reuse, and recycle. And we'll be promoting digital literacy, because to go for this, digital literacy will be popularized amongst the deprived section society for the ICT enabled development through knowledge initiatives by popularizing digital libraries. Now, Foundation is focusing to have digital libraries. The government of India has also entrusted Foundation to make it this digital library tool has to be taken to the entire country, so that with the small thing I will say for the digital library, Dr. Vignesh will be happy. We have a slogan. We have a coined a slogan, and it was appreciated by our Prime Minister also. If you have, I used to repeat everywhere in all my presentation and meetings. I used to say, if you have a thirst for knowledge, daha, for a knowledge, and if he has got digital literacy skill, he can access the best universities of the world, including Harvard, best universities of the world, and get certificate, diploma, degree, postgrad degree, doctorate degree, and overall the lessons to have a what you call the lifestyle education. We need the lifestyle education, lifestyle skill. We have to develop lifestyle skills. These all things can be achieved, not with the government support. Only thing is you must have daha, the what you call trust. Then it can be generated. This can be done only through digital libraries. If you access digital libraries, you can go to anything. You can practice education. You can practice telemedicine. You can practice skilling, upskilling, and reskilling, and you can practice everything, because now everything is in one roof. And Dr. Vignesh, in his one of the presentation here also elaborate these things, and our program that we have discussed with our Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister was gracious enough that my expert outcome I will report. And next is the social development workers at the grassroots level. They have to be trained. Next. Vignesh ji. Yes. Expect out now. Before that, please, previous one, action. The vast total population will be educated how to generate green economy and green jobs by changing their lifestyle and practicing the development initiatives by utilizing abundantly available local resources. The common man will be familiarized on three development arts: reduce, reuse, recycle. These are social development workers at the grassroots levels, such as NGOs. We have changed the NGOs, civil society organization. SNG is another important organs of civil society will be motivated, energized, and revitalized regarding multi-dimensional aspects of development and the positive role they have to play for the emergence of the inclusive society with focus on green technology and green economy. Next, please. Expect outcome. Galvanized human resources in different segments with which interaction take place during this Echo Jan Vijnan Jagriti. This program running to 6 months. Echo Jan Vijnan Jagriti, because we are using the action plan of organizing maximum outreach program, because when Mr. Panikar, during the years of Mr. Panikar, when he started his library movement and literacy movement, he only started the first outreach program by barefoot from Kanyakumari, from Kasargod to Kanyakumari. That was appreciated by all the press, media, everybody, and national level. And our literacy mission, national literacy mission, has imbibed his yatra for reaching the poorest of the poor with the mission of the National Literacy Mission. Now the government, Department of Science and Technology also has adopted this system of what you call going to the masses, outreach programs. And outreach program has to, more and more outreach program has to be organized in the villages, in the rural areas, and contains global warming, extra outcome. Yes, the women and the youth in different parts of the country have to be channelized to take advantages of the new opportunities, and this has to be regularly monitored by civil society organizations, not by government. Civil society organization, I mean here is Panchayat. Now we are going for Panchayat-centric development, conceived by our Mahatma, Panchayat-centric development. To achieve this Panchayat-centric development, all our activities, development activities, has to be monitored properly by these Gram Sabhas. Gram Sabhas has to be the lowest link of the what you call democratic system of governance. Gram Sabha, Nima Sabha, Lok Sabha. So we have to go from that. Gram Sabha. Gram Sabha has it's a high important body, a sensible body. Gram Sabhas has to be protected. They have to monitor this regularly. The civil society organization participating in this mission will develop confidence and capabilities to work for the target groups on value-added lines. They will also be suitably sensitized to the issues of environmental protection, energy savings, organic living, etc., and motivating our aim and our dream, which has been approved, accepted by the by the Prime Minister of India, motivating the villagers and fixing a target to plant 10 million trees in each of the 2,62,000 panchayats of the country. There we are having this what you called with the people's participation, planting 10 million trees within 1 year. And then apart from that, we will be going for this setting up of digital libraries in all the 2,62,000 villages, panchayats of the country by 2025, when the country celebrate the 70th anniversary of our republic. That's our mission. And another thing, now the government of India, I am also one of the consulting committee member. This government of India, as you all know, the government we have the country at the moment is having 1,26,000 kilometers of national highway. 1,26,000 kilometers of national highway. There's a scheme by the government of India, that you have trees, plant trees in both sides of the national highway, so that by both sides of the national highway, and you can plan it, you can own it. The NH, these SNGs can plan it and own it. They can also own it. And if your families having a, big plant or a tree or a banyan tree like that, which has got sentimental value, there are now the lorries have come, biggest lorries have come. Government of India has purchased from outside Germany with an investment of 6 crores per lorry. That will take the what you call this banyan tree or a big tree or jackfruit. It will from your home, and they will take it fully from there and plant it in the side of the NH, and that can be your name can be put there, and that will be a monument, and that will serve the public, serve the common man. The system is going on, but so far we could reach only 10% of the plan. I'm sure that after this corona pandemic issue, we can start this program with the people's support. Government cannot do it. With the people's support, greening the entire what you call the uh, national highway. Then we can go for planting trees in the both sides of the railways also, both sides of the rails of the country, and through this we can achieve real greening of India, and we can achieve green economy. And for these things, we need a band of youngsters, army of youngsters who can take up this work as a renewable. It's a remunerative work also, with remunerative work, not high volume, but that is a remunerative one for the youngsters. Youngsters also. The only thing is they have to be educated how to maintain this greenery in the country, not for them, for their new generation to come. And now this is our target. And now I'm coming with the small slides that we have practiced in Kerala. Now, biogas, ordinary energy resources, well from waste, community biogas plants. We have introduced community biogas plants with the support of the this Ministry for Non-Commercial Energy and Rural Non-Commercial Energy, and they have invested some community biogas plant. Government is giving subsidy also. Government is giving subsidy, and the group SNGs, they have to come forward, and that has become a it's an alternative energy, simple alternative energy conceived by Mahatma Ji. They are also Mahatma Ji. And next please, next, organic farming through scientific techniques. Now we have to use technology, agriculture technology, all technologies, high tech. We have to practice high tech agriculture. High tech agriculture can be do scientific planting, scientific and organic farming. This has been developed in some of the Palghat and Trichur areas. We could convince them, because when we had this outreach program, the farmers, they came forward. They are educated, and now they have started this. Next, please. Next. This rainwater harvesting. Now, these are simple things. I am discussing all simple things. Rainwater harvesting. This is also community plant. That is, through community plant, rainwater can be properly harvested. Now we have to use every drop of water, and that must be properly purified, and that can be used for the entire rural areas with the people's participation. With the people's participation. Yes, please. Next, next. Because now there's a slogan introduced by in oil company. So save oil today or walk to your destination tomorrow. You have to walk up to your destination, because the oil is coming down, coming down. Use maximum public transport system. Use maximum public transport system and save oil. Now, this is a photo of the NASA in USA harnessing solar energy through green jobs to manufacture the solar cells and to practice and to install. We require youngsters. We require trained youngsters, technicians, workers. That's the jobs, green jobs. Next, please. Next. Then wooden work from recycled materials for green economy. wooden materials now in all our hotels, in all our houses. We have to use recycled recycled wood. We are not supposed to cut the tree. We have to use recycled materials. And this is green work, green job, and green economy also. Next. The smart city. Now the smart city, now era of smart cities. Smart cities are coming forward. We require trained persons, workers, technicians, engineers, etc. to construct smart city. Smart city is completely green with using green technology. Smart cities are coming up like the foreign countries. Smart city, we have to introduce smart city, and our youngsters will get good jobs, but they should have this green technology. They should be familiarized with green tools. Smart city in Mumbai, it has been just next. Next is Kochi also. It is also coming out, and smart city in Kochi, where lot of job opportunities are. Next. After smart city, this is the building constructed with the green technology. With the green technology, maximum usage of what you call solar energy, and this wooden materials, etc. Everywhere you will see only from nature. Entire construction is based on nature's support. Nature's support. So there we require this work, these artisans, these masons, the carpenters, etc. You can practice and you can adopt green technologies. And this is the scope of this is the potential of green jobs and practicing of green economy. I'm not elaborating, and now time has taken more than 40 minutes have gone. I am happy to note that participants have enjoyed my presentation, and I don't want you to enjoy here. I want you to kindly take it to your action plan. You take it to your home and start doing something for society, for generating green jobs and green economy. Thank you all for responding to my uh, webinar. Thank you all. I request some, I would like to welcome some questions or some doubts also. Vignesh ji, that's over.
Thank you, Balagopal sir, for the wonderful presentation. Participants, now it's open for question and answer session. So kindly put any questions in the chat box. We will take it up with Balagopal sir. Sir, second last slide. Okay.
22. Yes. Vignesh ji.
Yeah. Wait, sir. I'm just waiting for the questions to come. Sir, I have a question. So you mentioned about Miyawaki Forest. So is there any government scheme which supports the private individuals or private initiatives, organizations to do this?
Yes, government will come to you. Now this, what do you call this, the private, with the private public participation, big companies. For example, near Virnagar, you have got the cement factory. At cement factory, they are ready to come. They are ready to support these activities. We have to convince them under this CSR, corporate social responsibility scheme. The corporates are coming forward. Not even corporates, small institutions also coming forward. They will also join with you. Because this can be done not by the government. Government can give you subsidy and support. And this CSR, under the CSR, you are on the nearby the cement factory. I discussed about one of the director of this cement factory. What is his name?
Ramco Cement.
Ramco Cements. He is the father of our minister, minister of from Rameshwaram. The minister health. He was previously the health minister of Tamil Nadu government, Sri Manikandan, and his father. He was a director. He is the director of the Ramco Cements. He was telling me, Balagopalji, come forward with some activities like this. I will support through my company, Ramco Cements, under the CRS, this corporate social responsibility program. So it is easy for you. Now you have taken the initiative. We will make it a reality in the next 3 months. Before we conclude this our campaign by 26th of January, we will have this two Miyawaki forest in your area, so that we can say the after this along with this campaign we have done something concretely, and we can show the public, we can show the administrators that we have done it, not by speech, not by lip service. We have made it a real success. So Miyawaki Forest is a scientist from Japan has introduced. Now Bangalore has come forward. Karnataka some initiatives are there. In Kerala, there initiatives are there, and we want to have this Miyawaki Forest in all the panchayats of the country. That has to be done not by the government. Government can give only some small support, but through people's participation and CSR, they are also they got a lot of money. Not only that, the panchayat have sufficient money. And now government is giving a lot of money to the local panchayats. The panchayat can also contribute a sizable money, and this can be decided to Gram Sabhas. When Gram Sabha says and approves, panchayat has to obey. No other thing, because Gram Sabha is more powerful, a most powerful body in the panchayat. Panchayat has to obey, and they will include in their budget, and that money can be grabbed. You don't grab them, go to them. They will come to you. Such development initiatives has to be organized.
Okay, so there is a question
Yeah.
from Dr. Yanan Panikarji. So
Yeah.
his question is, he enjoyed the presentation. His question is, what is next? You have given the ideas, but where do we start? What is the next step that
This
we need to take?
So this is not an idea. Next step is start with doing. Mobilize youngsters, women, because Dr. Panikar is coming from a the Kutanad area. There he can do a lot of things. This unemployment can be avoided, because we can restrict the what you called idle youngsters sitting in the wayside and joking, and that leads to this what you called all these type of illegal activities. So bring them together in small groups, and now it is a time, because government is also permitting to have 5 to 7 people can assemble together and take decision in this COVID period, and they can be motivated, they can be educated. Dr. N. Panikar, a man of action with water, he has done a lot of regeneration process in strengthening the water, in regenerating the what you call rivers or ponds of the villages. So only through this is not an idea. This is a people's action. This we have made it a reality in some of the areas of Kerala, and some we are now moving to these 3 states, namely 3 states immediately. That is Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and AP and UP. They are under this aspirational district program of the government of India. The government of India has come with a very imaginative program. Of previously it was the negative sense, that is underdeveloped, but now it is aspirational district, not underdeveloped. It is aspiring to grow. Aspiring they have identified 118 aspirational districts in the country. There, you are invited with the folded hands. You are invited by the district administration. Anybody can go. No restrictions. No need of taking permission. No permission regards. Nothing. You can start all these type of initiatives. The district administration money will not be given to you directly. Administration will come to you and support these activities. And there only we are going for this panchayat in what we call in our Ramanathapuram district, the aspirant district of Tamil Nadu. We have done some small things there. When only this COVID came, there the district administration came to me. We have started a small digital library. He came forward to start 234 digital libraries in 4 states. digital libraries with the CSR component and putting the infrastructure for to have 234 digital libraries in the district immediately. You have to train the personnel. You have to train the other personnel. It's a very good offer. It's a very good offer. That means the government is with us. The money is with us. Only thing is we have to work and we have to go to the field and we have to train them. Panikar Saab, Dr. N. Panikar Saab, this is, you have to do it in your Mangam area, your area, Kutanad area. Mobilize people and meet the collector also, meet the district collector also. But Alapi is one of the not aspirational district at the moment, but you can do it. Government will also support you, and we can ask some big even they are ready to support. In fact, they came to this what you called shipyard, the Cochin shipyard. They wanted me to establish some 25 digital libraries in Wayanad. Wayanad is another aspirant district of Kerala. Kerala is having only one aspirant district. Wayanad, this they are coming forward. They came forward in the district in the meeting. They said, Balgopalji, you can rest assured, we will support you infrastructure to start 25 because only 25, 26 panchayats are in Wayanad. 26 Wayanad panchayats of Wayanad will be supported by this what you called shipyard, Cochin shipyard. They are ready with to support us under the CSR program. So, Dr. Panikar sir, with this action plan, you have to immediately mobilize the population, mobilize the small group, and find out a space. Even the libraries, our present libraries, can be a suitable area, and there without much investment, because we have to go without much investment. Then we can immediately succeed. Once you have a digital library in your village, then lot of things, knowledge, the knowledge empowerment, real knowledge empowerment is taking place, and then these type of community developed community driven initiatives, are taking place.
Thank you.
Panikar
Thank you
sir,
so much. Thank you so much, Balagopal sir,
Yes,
for the
yes.
response. So participants, I have shared the feedback form URL in the chat box. So kindly submit your feedback and then collect your certificate. And our next webinar will be on coming Friday. So we will share the invitation shortly. In the meanwhile, we thank you, each one of you, for taking out time on a Sunday and participating in this webinar.
ഇല്ല 25 വരെ വന്നു.
Sir, Balagopal
Yes.
sir, can we
Yes.
end this webinar now?
Yes. If there is
Okay.
no other questions.
Yeah, there are not much questions. So we will end this webinar now. We thank each one of you for participating in this webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Off ചെയ്തു.